Hey guys, it's Daryl. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, and I'm running late today, and I feel like I just can't catch up. Like I feel I should feel more rested because I got an extra hour of sleep, but I feel I'm very compulsive, obsessive compulsive, and I feel like I'm missing part of my day now. So I'm like all. Anyway, I wanted to make a short video today about empathy and being impulsiveness. Um, I have a tendency. Okay, being a drug addict, I operated completely on impulsiveness. I think this is what I want. This is what I want, and that got me in a lot of trouble. I still make a lot of mistakes today. I've learned to control my emotions a lot more, anger and all that. I still make a lot of mistakes. I'll let something will slip and something will slide by me and hit me the wrong way, and I'll act without thinking. And I found that almost always that leads to regret. Um, I found okay, so the solution I found to this is empathy. And the serenity. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the serenity prayer, guys. I'm gonna bring it up. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Grant me the courage to change the things I can, and the serenity to know the difference. That's helped me huge because seriously, you break it down, and I can't control people. People are gonna do what they're gonna do, and the only thing I can control is how I react to it. That's helped me massively. I like road rage. People are shocked, I think, because I have no road rage. I drive the speed limit these days. I let people pass me. I'll get cut off in traffic, and somebody, even my family, my mother will be with me, and she's like, "Did you see that? What that guy did?" And I'm like, you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. You know, all I truly believe that if you drive recklessly, there's gonna where the chance, something's gonna happen, and it's not up to me to impose my judgment on some driver. You know, I just keep driving, man. And you know what? It's brought me an incredible amount of peace of mind. You know, I can concentrate, but like I said, I'm only human. Like online and stuff, things will constantly pop up, and I have no problem. But when it feels like it's directed at me over and over again, sometimes I'll act impulsively. And it is what I do. Then I'm just like everybody else, man. Karma comes to me. This, like I said, and empathy is huge with me. Empathy, it's a tricky word. It sounds like sympathy, and to a lot of people, sympathy sounds weak. We shouldn't believe that way. Both those things are very positive qualities. Uh, Sympathy is feeling sorry for somebody. Empathy is putting yourself in that person's shoes and feeling, and some people are better at empathy. Some people have no empathy, and they can't relate to others. It's all about them, the circle around them, you know, and fighting the world around them. Um, I did a lot of bad things, a lot of wrong things, um, when I was using. I had jealousy, the envy, thieving, lying, and I got 13 years clean now. And to be honest, those things I use them to help me now because okay, I'll see somebody acting in a way that's offensive to me. That's whatever. Dangerous, offensive. Dangerous is another thing, but offensive. And it takes control, but I put myself not just in their shoes, but I remember back to when I felt like that. Like I almost try to become that person, and then it becomes so much clearer why. I'm like, I remember, oh man, I remember doing that. I remember, um, I remember running down the street screaming and chasing somebody with a baseball bat. If I saw somebody flipping out in a parking lot somewhere, and I remember what was you think you take it slow and you think, what was I feeling at that moment? Was it anger? Was it fear? Probably more fear than anything. Hurt, hurt to your pride, and that's another big thing is ego. Ego is a thing I try to control these days. Ego, I don't know. I used to think it was a good thing when I was using, I get ego, super ego, yeah. And it's not. Ego just gets you in trouble. It really, I don't, I can't say, I'm not a psychiatrist. I know there's the ego, the super ego, and the id, and that whole Carl Jung stuff, the psychiatry. But anyway, ego gets you in trouble every time. You know, it's almost going against the ego. And just as long as you know who you are, people will act one way towards you. And as long as you know who, you stay in yourself and know who you are. And then if you just think of why they're doing this, why are they acting this way towards you? Is it is it a personal attack? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably something else, probably something set them off. Probably could be something you did, without even knowing. Or maybe you did know. I don't know. But these are things that, I'm just saying, these are things that have helped me. My main point would be, we all get impulses. To not act on that impulsiveness, to not the ego that the world, I try to remember the world, I'm just a one little atom in this whole population. The world doesn't revolve around me. People aren't, concerned with me, and that I'm part of the whole society too. But and then like I said, putting myself, why is this person doing this? Why is this person cutting me off in traffic? Why is this person flipping me off? And then, the main thing and the ending thing is just saying, I can't control that person. I can only control on how I respond. Am I going to chase the person down and beat him? Man, I have jumped out in the middle of traffic and put my fist through somebody's passenger side window. And all I feel now is shame. My voice starts shaking, man. It was a loss of control, which in these days, being a recovering addict, a loss of control is the worst thing. Is the scariest, the most terrible thing that I could suffer is a loss of control. So just putting myself in other people's shoes and just taking a second, backing up, in the whole scheme of things, how much does this really matter? And I can't control other people, and positive attracts positive. And I truly believe that. And I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, If I was perfect, I'd be an angel or whatever. I wouldn't be here on this earth. I still make mistakes. I make plenty of mistakes. I make plenty of mistakes daily. But the whole goal is trying to be better, a better person, and helping other people have a better day. Putting my hand out, trying to help. I mean that. I do try. Not perfect, but I try. All right, people, have a good Wednesday. I had to catch up, man. See you guys later.